Try that.
Hello.
That's actually much better.
Oh, wow.
It's a directional mic.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, they're very sensitive. I'm actually going to turn myself.
I
down
found
a
the
little bit.
opening clip.
What?
You'll find out.
Okay, copy that. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Rolling with Reddit. We are joined here with Emma.
Hello.
And Crystal.
Hi.
Hi. Here we have a story on the RPG Horror Story subreddit by expert_individual185.
What a
Wow.
name.
But they're an expert.
Okay, I can't fight that.
But they're the 185th expert individual, so
Right.
you know.
Yeah, the numbers.
Anyway,
Go
the
ahead.
title of this one reads, Player fetishizes stereotypes and simps for my character because she's a buff lady, not caring that the person playing her was a minor because he was really desperate for board game sex.
Oh no.
Trigger warning for sexual assault. Ding. Yeah, this one's an intense one. So, my character, Sif, is a character I was always nervous about using in public games, since I'm a teenage boy playing a tough lady who could definitely be described as a quote-unquote dommy mommy type. This character was written as a side character in a campaign I wrote, and she was originally a man, but I gender swapped her because I needed more women characters in the campaign. I mean, okay, yeah, sure, diversity, get it in there.
Sure.
As long as you're doing it respectfully, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going into detail on the campaign I was playing because it's not that important to the context of this horror story. But there was this one insufferable player that acted like a total creep. He, for some reason, really wanted to get in bed with my character, or specifically, really wanted to be sexually assaulted by her.
What?
Oh.
As a person whose stepmom was a rape victim as a child, RIP, miss you mom. Okay.
Well, that's just layers upon layers.
That my brain is doing cartwheels.
Oof after oof.
This really rubbed me the wrong way, understandably. But the way he tried to entice me into fucking him were really cringy and uncomfortable. He carried all of her stuff, he took off his shirt a lot, he bent over in front of her, took hits for her. Keep in mind, a minor, who has never done a fade to black scene ever. He ended up straight up asking for sex. She shot him down, and he immediately decided that this means my character is a lesbian, because he has high charisma.
There goes wait, as a newbie to this, you roll charisma to seduce a fellow player?
Nope.
Then what the fuck does it matter?
No, it doesn't.
Mm-mm.
No. For anyone else who's not entirely familiar with D&D and is just here for the stories, player on player things like that really only come into play if you're trying to deceive a fellow player, because then you
Or
get to roll
fight.
or fight. Yeah. Like you can roll deception and they can roll insight to like get past your lie, but like you can't influence a fellow player into doing something that they don't want to because you rolled good, if that makes sense. The post goes on to read, and all strong women are inherently lesbians. Okay, she isn't. She just doesn't want to have sex because she's still mourning her murdered husband. I love the details in this character. Like, it actually has depth. And yet this other player is just like, hear me out, though.
Jesus.
Doesn't want me, clearly lesbian.
It's gotta be. Yeah.
Ignoring the whole dead husband thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lesbian.
No. The DM had enough, saying he can either stop trying to initiate a fade to black scene with my character played by a minor, or he can leave the table. He chose the latter, as he wasn't going to get his board game sex here. In the end, I feel like we were both at fault. Him being a creep, and me for not checking what kind of people I was playing with before I used this character. I really love this character being the super badass mom of the group, and I don't want to stop using her. What should I do?
Keep using her.
Yeah.
Fuck the creep, dude.
Yeah.
That's,
Fuck that
yeah.
guy.
Not that way.
No.
Yeah,
As in
No.
fuck
Yeah.
off.
No, yeah. Honestly, keep using the character. There's nothing. Here's the thing. And this also stands true in real life. no matter how you portray yourself or no matter how you portray your characters, what other people say and do says volumes to them and not you. So just like you want to keep playing this character, or how someone may want to keep behaving the way they want, what people do in response to that is up to them entirely. So I don't want this to reflect on your experience.
Yeah, it's his own fault for sexualizing something that like wasn't intended that way.
Also, it just sounds like this guy doesn't have any riz.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he made this character with high charisma.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like, I think if the guy did everything right and was like an actual gentleman about it, like, sure, maybe you could possibly seduce me, but...
Right.
I feel
Rebound.
Yeah.
I feel like coming in with that goal in mind is not the way to do it.
It's
Even
usually
is the
like
intention.
a friendship to that.
You have to have a whole character arc.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. Maybe instead of trying to get in the pants of Dami Mami to begin with, you should help her avenge her killed husband. And then maybe...
That's a story.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Endear yourself to the character in some way.
Let's stop giving this guy.
This is not dating advice, please.
But I want to hop into some of these comments. Top comment, I think, hits the nail right on the head. It's by Prawn Salad. First of all, wonderful name. But it says, it's never your fault for being harassed, ever.
Yeah.
Short, simple comment, straight to the point.
Very true.
Hopping into the next one, just the next one down, is by Land Admiral Quercus? Quercus.
You'll see it on
Quercus? Their comment reads, that player's actions were disgusting, and I don't understand how he would willingly talk about that in front of you. Keep playing your character, she sounds awesome, and none of this was your fault. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I feel like we can keep on going on this topic, but I feel like the top comments and what we've said have kind of already fleshed all this out.
Yeah.
For sure.
This is actually a pretty recent story, so this also is going to be in the description down below. Go show them some love and support. And if you happen to be watching this, Expert Individual 184, that's right, I've upgraded you. You're no longer 185. You're down in the queue. If you're watching this, hopefully this helps, and if not, then I hope you're having better RPG experiences now. I want to jump us into our next story. Another one here on the RPG Horror Stories subreddit.
Okay.
The next story we have here is a bit of a short one, but we have here on the RPG Horror Story subreddit by a username Turbo-Wind.
Turbo Wind.
And just like Turbo, they're not going to take any time wasting our moments. We're going to speed along in this. Low charisma equals bad person. Now I'm hoping this is not the what lesson that the previous player learned from their campaign that they're no longer in.
So suspiciously similar.
Yeah, but this reads, I once joined a campaign as a monk. I was still new to D&D, so I dumped charisma to 8. Soon after the game started, every NPC for some reason hated my guts. Even a simple hello was responded aggressively.
Jesus.
Sometimes I would sit without saying anything and still get shit on. Another player noticed this at some point too, and he advised me to talk to the DM. When speaking to them, I would love if it just said they got aggressive for no. When speaking to them, they said it was because of my low charisma stat. I asked another player if that's the case, and he said that was stupid.
That is stupid.
It is incredible. It's stupid to the point where it's funny, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be something to talk to the player about beforehand?
Yeah.
Ideally.
I talked to the DM again, but he refused to change his behavior, so I left. Like I said, very short story.
Okay, I feel like you saw how much we were laughing at that. It's absolutely a funny scenario if the person's down to be shit on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If they can take it.
Yeah.
Probably dish it back, probably.
Yeah.
I agree.
If it's like an established home rule or something, that like, you know, charisma directly correlates to like every interaction you have.
Like how people perceive you.
But yeah, that should definitely be something thinking about.
Here's the thing though, you know what's wild about this? An 8 in charisma, I believe, is like a -2 modifier, which out of a possible 5, I don't think that should warrant aggressive behavior towards you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if that's like the rule that we're setting, -5 might warrant like aggressive attacking behavior. A -2 I think would set people at like a bit off on your behavior. They'd be like, that guy's a little weird.
Like a little sus.
That guy's a little off. Yeah.
Right, but not like fully hate you.
Exactly.
Right.
Top comments here. We have one here by Victor _. Victor spelled VYCTOR.
That's new.
You're fancy. Did the players who put 8 in strength also have trouble opening doors and lifting their weapons?
Yeah,
exactly.
But that would be like a really funny like way to homebrew.
Oh my god,
yes.
An entire like campaign or one shot.
I agree.
Like I feel like somebody should do that. That would be really fun.
Maybe we should do
But
that.
like also again without knowing that's gonna happen to you.
Yeah,
Kind of sucks.
yeah.
I think, let's see here. No, we don't have a reply from the OP, and there's no updates to this either. This is a pretty recent post. So feel free. This is also, of course, in the description down below. Look for an update, or, you know, send some sympathies over there to Turbo-Wind. But I think that is going to conclude tonight's Reddit stories.
Okay.
Crystal, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Emma,
Yes. I'm here.
you're here.
I'm just
You
I'm
exist.
always here.
Yeah. Were you about to say something? I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say, from newbie to turbo, it's not you, Betty. Keep playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep playing.
Please. Don't give up.
Yeah. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for rolling with Reddit. My name is James, Emma, Crystal. See you guys down in the comments down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.